What's up, my friends? So in this video we are going to see how we can implement our own mkdir using C and assembly. We all know the mkdir command. It's used for creating a directory or aka a folder. Alright, so let's take an example. So we are going to do mkdir like this, and the name of the file and the name of the directory. Okay, you can pass one folder or multiple folder like this, and it will create them all at one time. Alright, so hello to. Alright, good. So we are going to implement this behavior, and we are going to include one flag, which is the mkdir -v. So as we see, when we did mkdir without any flag, it just created our folders, but using -v it will print a message that this operation is success. For example, mkdir -v kk, it will write mkdir created directory kk. Alright, and also we are going to include if the folder is already in our directory. For example, kk is already here, so it will give us a false. Alright, so a false message. Okay, good, let's continue. So we're going to do rm -rf remove folder. We're going to remove all these folders like this. Good. So as you can see here, we have our C version and assembly version. We're going to start with C version and the big boss later. Alright, good. Alright, so we're going to create our main.c. So we have here main.c. We're going to include our important header file. So I have include stdio.h. we're going also to include the unistd.h. we're going also to include, so we have sys/state like this. Alright, then I guess that's it. Alright, so we're going to create our int main using the argument counter and the argument vector because we need an input. Good, so we have here int ac and here char pointer av. Alright, good. That's it. What I'm going to do here, just return 0. Alright, good. So I'm going to create my important variables. So I equal to 1, right? Int let's say int j equal to 0. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna open another terminal like this. Alright, so as we know, if we did just mkdir like this, it will give us a problem because we need a folder to create. Alright, so we're going to handle this case. So if condition, if the argument counter is equal to 1, then we're going to print a message for the user to enter a folder. Alright, so we're going to do like this, please, or let's say usage like this, mkdir folder name. Alright, then okay, like this, just sorry, like this. Alright, then we're going to return 1 for the false. Good. Alright, then now we need to do a while loop. We need to loop on all the folders that the user is gonna enter. For example, have part 1. We need to create all the folders, so we're going to do a loop and we're going to exclude the name of the program. Alright, so we're going to loop to start from the argument of index 1. Alright, so we're going to hit create a while loop. Alright, so we have here our while loop I++, like this, when the I is less than the argument counter. Alright, good. Here I'm gonna need a pointer. Alright, so const char pointer directory. Alright, like this, and a long result. Right, because we are going to use the mkdir syscall. So as you can see here, we have the mkdir syscall. It's a system call in C used to create a new directory. Alright, so it needs a directory name and it return the result in integer or a long. I used a long. Alright, so let's continue. I'm going to open this. So the behavior of the syscall is we do mkdir and directory name and the mode, like the permission of the user of this directory. Alright, good. Let's continue. So we're going to do like this. So I'm going to do result top like this, result equal mkdir like this. Alright, then the directory name. Alright, so the directory name, let's just remove this line here. So the directory name will be av of index I like this. Then here the mode we are going to do 0755. Alright, so these are the permissions, read and write for the user and the others, alright, and the groups. Okay, so we are going to do an if condition. So if like this, so if the result is less than 0, then we are going to do print if we cannot open, so sorry, let's do this, we cannot open this folder, right, like this. Good. Then what we are going to do, we are going to do I++ and we are going to do continue, right, to open the next folder, right. And sorry, we cannot create, right, so we cannot create this folder. Then we are going to do I++ to move to the next argument and take the folder and create. Alright, good. Else if the folder was successfully created, then we are going to print a message. And no, let's do not print a message. We are going to print if he passed the -v flag. Alright, so I guess it's our code. So first thing, a while loop, then we do our mkdir syscall, we store the value in the result or the return value in the result variable. Then here if condition, and else it will just do I++ and open the next, or sorry, and create the next folder. Right, so let's do like this, and gcc main.c. Right, we have a problem stage. Yep, I forget .h like this. Alright, so let's continue. We have gcc main.c. For example, we will not pass anything, so we have usage mkdir folder name. Alright, so it is out, for example, hello. It's created a hello directory and we can go inside this directory. Alright, so let's go back and let's continue. Alright, now we're going to implement the flag. So for example, here as we can see, mkdir -v hello, it will do mkdir cannot create hello. Here, sorry, there's a problem. For example, mkdir -v hello 1, it will print a message mkdir created directory hello 1. Alright, so we're going to do here an if condition. So before this, we're going to do a while loop. So we're going to do loop on the argument and check if the argument of index 1, just an if condition, we're going just to check if the argument of index 1 is equal to -v. So here we're going to do if the av of index I, here we need a star comparison, so we're going to include it. So we're going to include like this the str, the string .h like this. Alright, so we're going to do str comp av of index 1 and our flag -v, is it equal to 0 or not, like this. Alright, if it is equal to 0, then we are going to set a flag. So for example, int v flag equal to 0 in the first, then here the v flag will equal to 1. Alright, good. Then we are going to do e++. Alright, because we need our just, let's do e++, yes. Alright, why e++? Because here as you can see, we check the second argument is equal to -v or not. Is yes, is equal to -v. So then we need to move the next argument to open the directory. We don't need to open this directory which is -v. Right, good. Let's continue. So we are going to go down here and a simple if condition. Alright, so if the flag is equal to 1, so if the v flag is equal to 1, then please printf mkdir, let's copy this message like this and paste it right here. Okay, so here we're going to do like this, and percentage s. Okay, then here av of index I. Good, and just a simple new line like this, and here also a simple new line. Alright, good. Let's continue gcc main.c. For example, hello1, we cannot create this folder. Good. For example, hello2, it's created the folder but there's no message. For example, hello3, and using the -v flag, mkdir created directory hello3. Right, so this is our code. I know it's a simple syscall, it's a simple Linux command, but we learned mkdir syscall and how to use it and the permissions. Alright, now this is our C code. We're going to move to the assembly code, which is so easy for you guys. Alright, because we are coding in assembly for a long time. Alright, so let's continue. Alright, now let's move to our big boss, which is assembly. So I'm gonna just open here our main.c to see the code. Let's remove the spaces. Alright, let's do clear and v main.c, and let's remove all these spaces right. Sorry. Right, let's remove the spaces right here and also here. Good. Now, okay, let's go down here and let's remove all this. Good. Alright, now save and let's do cut main.c. Alright, as you can see, this is our C code, and here we are going to open our assembly code. Good, so assembly version and v main.asm. Alright, so we are going to do section.data like this, and section.text like this, and our global start like this, so start label like this. Alright, good. Here we are going to need some messages. Alright, so we are going to define, for example, create error. So create error message like this, equal define byte. For example, we cannot create the folder. Okay, let's do this folder like this. Good, then 0, not terminator. Right, then we need the message length, right, to print it using syscall. Right, so here we are going to add length, so eq, right, the actual address, which is the $sign, right, like this, minus the starting address of the variable. Good, then we are going to need alright, the usage error message like this, define byte, the usage like this, 2 points, mkdir, and folder name. Good, then 0. Alright, let's continue. So we have here usage message, print it like this, add len, then the $sign minus $sign minus the start of the message. Alright, let's continue. Let's see, let's do a space right here. Alright, then what we have here, we have the mkdir. Alright, the success creation message, so success message like this. Right, so define bytes like this, mkdir like this, created directory. Alright, let's do like this. Good, and space and 0. Okay, then we have here our success message, sorry, then here len, then eq like this, then $sign, then minus the start of the message. Alright, good. Alright, let's continue. So we are going to start. Alright, so we're going to move in the RDI, what, the RSP. Alright, so let's do a comment, taking the argument counter. Alright, then load in the load in the RSI watch the RSP plus 16 like this, because we need the start of the argument. RSP plus 16 because we are going to ignore the name of the program. So taken, bro, I have a problem with this A. So taken the argv and store the address in RSI. Why I'm moving the RSP, the argument counter in RDI, and the RSP plus 16, which is the argument vector in the RSI? Because I'm gonna call the main. Why I'm gonna call the main? Because I need to set a variable flag, right? And also I need to set, if we have the minus v flag, I need to send the end of the loop. So I need to think, or I need to see if I need to increment the index or not, right? To do not create the minus v as a directory, right? Then here we are going to do what? We're going to do a comparison. So we're going to compare the RTI with 1, this if condition, if true, if jump equal to print, let's go here. So let's say usage label like this. So let's create this label. Let's go down here like this, down here, good, like this. And we're just going to do move ix1, move RDI1, move RSI the message. So let's go up here and like this, right? Let's copy it here, good. Then we have move the RDX, then here syscall. Then we are going to jump to program end fail like this, right? So we're going to create this label. So we're going to create it down here. So here we have just move RX16, like this. Then move RDI move RDI1 for the failure, then syscall. Alright, so here I need what? I need the len. So usage len like this, good. For example, let's test this. So let's do like this, NASM, right? Instruction expected. So in the line 7, alright, let's go. So in the line 7 we have yep, I forget EQ like this. So EQ, good. So NASM and link, no, not my echo, my mkdir, good. Then as you can see, let's remove my echo, good. Then we have my mkdir folder, program output. Then we are going to extract or execute this program. Alright, so I'm gonna not pass any input, so to give us this message, good. Else, for example, if I entered a name, what? Yep, why? Because here after this if condition there is nothing here, so it will automatically go to this label. Alright, so for example, here I'm gonna do decrement the RDI. Why? Because as we know, here the argument counter is including the name of the program, and we don't need to count the name of the program. Okay, so here what we are going to do, we are going to do call our main function. Right, then here when the main function is gonna execute and end, we need to jump to program and success. I don't know how to write it, but just I'm gonna do suck like this. Alright, so let's do success like this, good. I am sorry for my bad English, really. Alright, so we're going to do like this, then here, good. Right, so we have just move RX16, move RDI0 for the success, then syscall. Alright, good. And here I'm gonna create my main function. Right, so here I have main 2 points, good. We have push RPP, move the RSP and RPP, I explained all this in the previous video. So I'm gonna subtract, let's say I'm gonna subtract from the ISP 48, because I need to store the argument counter and the argument vector and the flag and a lot of things. Alright, then we're going to start. Alright, so we're going to take let's say here storing the storing the variables. Let's see the variables in the stack. Alright, so I'm going to move keyword right here in the RPP -8, sorry. We're going to move the argument counter, so we're going to do here the RDI. Okay, so moving, saving, or let's say saving the arg c like this. Alright, then you have here move keyword in the RPP -16. Yep, we're going to move the argument vector, so saving the argv. Good. Then we're going to move keyword also in the RPP -24. We're going to move just 0. So here where we're going to save the flag, so here is saving the flag. I know I'm not saving here anything because it's just 0, but just to know the map of our stack. Alright, then we're going to move keyword in the RBP -32 like this. We're going to move also 0. Alright, let's make this more good. So like this, here space, and here also a space like this. Alright, then here also a space, saving the end of the loop if there is a flag. Yep, not just, let's do this, let's extend this code like this and like this. Alright, good. Let's continue. Let's continue. Then here we're going to let's go up here and let's continue. So we're going to start our loop here. So this is gonna be our first loop. So we're going to try to loop on the argument and create directories. Alright, so we're going to do let's say the main loop. Let's say main loop like this. Alright, good. Here I need to set some registers, so we're going to do move r10 0, move r12 0, then move and r12. I'm gonna move the argument vector, so we have here what we have RPP -16 like this. So it's moving the argv in r12. Good. So we're going to compare the r10, right, with what, with the argument counter. So with the RBP -8. Alright, compare r10 with argc. Good. Jump equal to main loop. Done. Alright, good. Else what we need to do, we need to call our mkdir syscall. So calling mkdir syscall. Alright, so let's go to our Google. So as you can see here we have our mkdir syscall. So in the rs we have the syscall number, RDI the first argument, and so on. Alright, so the syscall number is hhhh, and we're going to pass in the RDI the path name, and in the RSI the second argument, which is the mode. Alright, so let's continue like this. Alright, so let's continue. So we are going to return here. Alright, so we have here move ix what, we have hhhh and this is called number. Alright, like this. Then we're going to move in the RDI what, the r12. Alright, the name, the path of the folder. Alright, then move in the RSI the permission, so 493, right? The permission, the mode, aka permissions, right? Good. Then our syscall. Then we're going to do a comparison with the RX, because the return value of the syscall or functions are stored in the RX register. So compare the RX with 0. Jump if the RX is less than 0. Where we're going to jump if in create error label. Alright, good. So let's create this label like this, right down here. Okay, so like this. Alright, so we have move rx1, move rdi, we have move rdi1, move rsi, and here we have move rdx, sorry, and here we have our syscall. Right, good. And when this label is gonna done, it's gonna automatically go to the program and fail, and it's gonna execute with 1. Alright, but here we need our create error message. Good, let's go down here. Alright, and go up here also, and we have here what is this? Let's remove it. Right, and here create message len. Bro, come on, let's go like this. Alright, so let's continue and create error message len. Alright, so as you can see here, when the result is less than 0, we print this message, but it will be more useful if we add the name of the program right here. Here we can just add by using %s and %s, yes, and av of index I. Alright, but here we need to call the strlen and calculate the len of this argument and print it after this right syscall. Alright, so we're going to do here print the name of the argument that failed. Right, so we have here move what, we have move rx1, move rdi1, move rsi what, the r12, which is the name of the program. Then here we have move rdx. Alright, so here in move rdx we need to get the length from strlen. So we're going to pass this part, and I'm gonna call it syscall. Alright, so I'm gonna go quickly to ChatGPT and ask him for the strlen function. Right, so here please give me a strlen function in NASM 64-bit. I don't wanna like create it from 0 because I just don't wanna do it. Alright, so here strlen, so come on. Alright, so strlen. Alright, let's continue. So we're going to go up here, and here we have our main function. So here main function, and here we have strlen and function. Good, so let's do paste. Good. Now simply we just need to call our strlen call, but before call we need to set the argument. So move rdi what, we are going to move the r12. Right, then here call strlen function and move the return value from the rx to the rtx. Alright, like this. So here we are going to call strlen, done. Alright, everything is good. Alright, so here what we need to do. Alright, so here let's just test. Alright, so here let's end the program here. Let's go jump to program end success like this. Right, so here. Alright, good. Let's do NASM. I guess there is a lot of problems. Nice. So yep, we don't have the main loop done. Right. Alright, so as we can see here, we don't have the main loop done, so we need to create this label. So let's copy the name of this and for example it's going to be I don't know, just the prelog of the function getting out from this function. So we're going to do what? Subtract the RSP, add, add, we need to add here, to do add, and pop the RBP and return. Good. NASM again, link, there's no file, mkdir folder usage, mkdir folder name. So for example, let's do for example folder that, so let's for example create a folder. So mkdir for example hh like this. So we have haha folder, let's do it like this. So mkdir what, yep, we cannot create this folder, alright, but here he created this folder which is hh, alright. So here we just need a space like this, so we need a space here. So let's add for example this flash, so let's add for example this symbol and space. Alright, let's do NASM again, link, and alright, so as you can see we cannot create this folder, but if for example I pass another folder, it will create it. Okay, so our code is working well, but here we need the message. Alright, so we're going to include the -v flag. Alright, so let's remove all these files like this, like this, like this. Alright, so lm -lf. Good, let's continue. Right, so let's continue, but before this loop we need to check the flag. So we're going to do what? So here what we need to do, we need to call the str comparison, alright, and to check the argument of index 1 is equal to -v or not. Alright, alright, good. Let's do for example add r12 8 to go to the next argument, which is the argument of index 1. Right, go to the argument of index 1. Right, then we are going to do what? We are going to move in the RDI r12 and move in the RSI the v flag like this. Alright, so I need to create the v flag, like this, v flag, right, is equal defined by to the -v like this, null terminator. Good. Alright, let's continue. So we have v flag and we're going to call our str comparison, and also I'm gonna go to ChatGPT and create a str comparison. Now str comparison please, str comparison please. Alright, so as you can see here we have our str comparison, so we're going to copy it and paste it also in the bottom of the str line. So we have here str comparison function. Good. So we have str comparison. So here where we're going to call the str comparison, so we're going to compare the rx is equal to 0 or not. So comparing is the comparison true. Alright, if the comparison true, we're going to move where in the RBP, which is the saving flag, -24. Yep, we're going to move 1. Alright, so we're going to just to move 1 byte like this. Alright, so setting the v flag to 1. Alright, then also we need to set the end of the loop to 1 also, because we need to move by 1. Alright, so we're going to do move byte in the RVP -32 like this 1. Alright, moving by 1. Good. Good. Now what we are going to do now, alright, now what we need to do, we need, before this main loop, this while loop, we need to check. So now what we need to do, we need to create a label, because here we need to do jump equal to set flag. Okay, so I'm going to do this. So we have here, alright, let's make it no, we are going to do it, so we're going to do it alright, so where we need to do this set flag, I guess here, right? Alright, then jump else, jump to continue, right? So we have here continue. So like this, or let's just do, for example, continue. Good. But here we need to do what? We need to do we need to add the R12 by 1, so we are going to do move so we need to do add R12 by 8 to do not create the -v as directory. Alright, then we need to move R10 is equal to 0, R12, R11 is equal also to 0, so everything is good. Alright, here in continue there is nothing, just I guess nothing, just we're going to move in the R12 the RPP -16 again. Alright, good. Here we need to do a comparison, so we need to compare is the RPP minus what, minus 24 for the flag is equal to what, is equal to 1. Alright, jump equal to print success message. Alright, let's go and print it. So we're going to go down here. Alright, this place, what the fuck is this? Come on. Success message, this is our success message. Right, so we're going to do like this. Good. Alright, so just move RX1, move RDI1, move RSI watch, not 1, then here the RDX, then here move RDX, the length, and here our syscall, and here call strlen to calc arc len, right? And here print the name of the folder. Good. Name of the folder, so we have move rx1, move rdi1, move rsi, then here our syscall. Then alright, I'm just gonna type all the command in just one time. Let's take the success message, right? So success message like this, so let's paste it right here. So okay, right here. Then let's go up again, the length, go down again, and right here. Good. Now let's continue. So here we are going to do move in the RDI which is inside the R12, then call this len, then move the value from the RX to RDX. Good. Then we are going to do just r12 extract what is inside this pointer to get the string. Alright, good, and here we need to do what? We need to do r12 h and jump again to the loop. Alright, to print the next or get the next argument. Alright, and also increase the r10. Alright, good, then jump to main loop. Alright, so here in the else, if the flag is not equal to 0, he will not jump to print message. So what we are going to do here, we are going to do just add also here add r12 to h, then increase our r10. Alright, then jump again where? Jump to main loop. Good. Our NASM and also I think there is a lot of problems in the line 116. Good, let's see. So here, alright, let's do just byte. Alright, NASM again, link. Alright, we don't have any folder, so mkdir sick fault. Alright, let's open our GDB. Alright, so I need a Jeff extension. So let's do v alright, Jeff extension. Then let's do GDB again. Okay, break at the main and run, for example, hello. Right, so we have ni. Good. So the RDI is equal to the hello. The comparison is what is true. Why? What's going on here? Let's do it again. So ni, good, everything's good. Yep, there's no flag. Why? What? Again? So here the R12, as we can see, it have a pointer RDI. It have nothing. Why? Yep, R12. It have a pointer to point the string. Alright. Then here, yep, there is the problem. So if there is no -v flag, it will get the null terminator and save it in the R12. This is the problem. This is the problem, guys. Alright, but if we did, for example, -v hello, it will work. Okay, it will increment. There is no need for the increment, I guess. What the fuck? I guess there is no need for this R12H. Okay, right here, I guess. There is no need for this. Let's make just a comment and let's see again. NASM link and alright, he created the file, the folder. Sorry. Let's do, for example, -v and change the name. Okay, mkdir created -v. Alright, this is the problem. He created -v. Alright, this is the problem. As we can see, he created -v. Alright, let's see how this problem happened. So GDB again, and let's do break at the main, and let's continue. So we have here run -v again and hello. Alright, good. Let's continue it. Let's see. So you can see here, good. He's comparing what is inside the RDI with like this. So -v with -v, the result is 0. The comparison is true. Good. Set the flag. So the RVP -16, 24 sorry, equal to 1. Good. then hit add r12, so is equal to hello. Good. There is the problem. Here is the problem. It's add the r12 with 8, but it go again and set. Alright, so let's see what's the problem. It's just a logical problem, guys. So let's see here. So here we need to jump where? We need to jump exactly to main loop to prevent this problem to happen again. So NASM link, and let's remove, for example, this minus rf minus. So this minus just to say there is no flags, alright, because minus v we cannot remove it, by the way, alright. So this, let's do mkdir, for example, hello. What the fuck is happened? Let's do, for example, mkdir create directory here. We cannot create this folder. Alright, so bro, what I did, sorry. So let's go back here in assembly. So as we see, bro, come on. So mkdir, as we see, for example, if we did minus v and word, for example, it will first create our mk directory, but then I guess it go to the null terminator and try to create it, I guess. But let's see, gdb and mkdir, so break at the main. Alright, so run minus v, for example, gg. Alright, good. So let's close this. Right, so it's comparing the minus v with minus v. Good. Then here, as we can see, set flag is true, so good. And yep, r12 is equal to g. Alright, good. Then here, good. The r12 compare what? Right, so I'll open this file. This is called is good. Right, print our success message. Good. Okay. Compare RH. So the R10 is equal to 1, right? But the argument counter is equal to 2. So here we are like trying to pass to the RDI null. So we need to start the loop from 1, right? So here, but there's a thing. For example, if we did mkdir without minus v, we cannot create this for example, word 2, it will work normally. For example, again word 3 or word 4, it will work. We cannot create word 2. For example, let's say it will work normally, but with the minus v, here's come the problem. Alright, so for example, minus 7 here, and here minus v. Here's the problem. It's create the first directory and the second directory, but the word 6 it tries to create. Alright, so let's do, for example, main.asm like this and see where's the problem. I guess there is just a miss in the logic. Right. Okay, move rp 16. Okay, so I guess here we need to do what we need to do, move in the r10 1, because here we are moving the argument counter by 1, so also the argument or the I in this case, which is the R10, need to start from 1, but in the simple case it needs to start from 0. Alright, let's see. NASM link, for example, -v sigfold and sigfold 2. What the fuck? Alright, let's do GDB mkdir break at the main. I don't know where's the problem really. I don't know. A2 for example, like this, and let's continue. The comparison is true, as we can see. Set flag, so we are setting the flag and add RH. Wait, bro, here we have the RH is equal to 1, but why I cannot see it in the GDB? Let's do again break at the main and run with hey. For example, I don't know, run and L2, and now let's continue. The comparison is true. Set the flag. Alright, move. What? Why here the R10 is equal to 0? You need to equal to 1. Let's do it again. -v GG. The SR comparison is true. Good. We are setting the flag 1 1. Good. Then jump to the main loop. Where is the move R10 1? Why? Let's NASM again. Come on, bro. There's the problem. For example, I don't know. FF. Where is the fucking problem, bro? Break at the main, run, GT. Comparison is true. Where is my move R10 1? Where is it? See, mkdir break at the main and run -v for example. Comparison is true. Why the R10 doesn't want to start from 1? Why? let's change the register, for example, because the problem is from the counting. Let's for example use the R, I don't know, just R11 for example. As you can see here, let's use the R11. So here I'm gonna change the R11, good, and here R11. Alright, good. So now the link. I don't know why really. Let's remove everything. For example, let's remove LF minus LF, everything. Okay, to NASM again. Bro, come on, my echo. I guess it is the problem. I was executing the wrong program, I guess. What the fuck? Alright, now let's do mkdir. Break at the main. No such file directory. What? GDB. Break at the main and run minus vgg. Hey. Alright. Let's see. Our comparison is true, as we can see here. Let's continue. Alright. I just have one problem. Why I cannot see? Yep, as you can see. Yep. The R11 is equal to 1. Good. Now he's opening the first folder. Good. Printing the success message and incrementing the R10, not the R11. Okay, let's see. Let's go down here, increment the R11, and here also the R11. I guess it is the problem. Okay, so NASM link mkdir, come on. Let's remove, for example, hello1, hello2. Why? My mkdir, why? GDB again. Break at the main. Run, for example, minus vgg. ni sys flag. The R11 is equal to 1. Good. Opening the first folder. Good. Let's continue. The message. Okay, good. Incrementing the R12, the R11. Alright. Good. Comparing the R10, bro. Come on. We need to replace R10 with R11 to see. Bro, come on. Alright, I did everything, bro. Come on. Break at the main. Run minus v. Let's continue. Alright, as you can see, yup, is R11 is used in this syscall, I guess. Let's replace it, for example, with the R9. Alright, this is the problem. So here I'm gonna use the R9, okay, and here R9, increase R9, increase R9, and increase R9. Good. Everything's R9. Good. Let's do NASM again. Finally, come on, damn. Alright, let's add just a new line here, right, between the two command or the two messages. Alright, so here, as we can see, I'm gonna do just move new line, final plus is equal to 10. Right, so here new line. Okay, okay, so like this. So here I'm gonna do move rx1, move rdi1, move rsi, new line, and move rdx1, then syscall. Okay, for example, you fine. What? Why we cannot? Yep. For example, u1, u3. Good. Without, for example, without minus v. For example, kilo, sec. Everything's good. Let's remove all the files, all the folders. Right, clear array minus array again. Let's remove everything. Good. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm gonna use the real Linux command and compare it with my command. Alright, so for example, mkdir hello. As you can see here, we have hello. So my mkdir here, hello 1. As you can see, we have hello 1. Alright, for example, mkdir minus v, hello 3 and hello 4. Okay, as you can see here, we have the message and we have the files. Also my main mkdir, so mkdir hello 4 and hello 5 and hello 8, minus v, sorry, so 9 and 6 minus v. Good. For example, let's try to create a directory that are already created. For example, mkdir hello. To give this problem, my mkdir, for example, also hello, mkdir. Okay, hello. It will give also the problem with the name of the file. Alright. I really enjoyed assembly. The problem was so simple. Alright. So this is our assembly code, as you can see. So this is our assembly code, as you can see. I tried to make a lot of comments for you guys to understand what's going on here and to do not get trouble in understanding the logic. And here our simple C code. And I know it's a simple video, just to do not. I know it's just a simple video. I will come back again to the channel in reverse engineering and a lot of things. So see you guys in the next video. Peace.